on this, our anniversary show, Meet the Staff with JTV production manager, Brandon Dowley. Hey, Brandon.
Hello.
Welcome to Meet the Staff.
I am not a great hockey player or a brainiac or any of the above.
No, but there's other qualities you have.
Yes.
Yes.
Owen is very talented, though. Yes.
Yeah, a cool kid.
Yeah.
And I've seen him with the hockey gear and everything, so I thought he was bigger. You know, I thought he weighed about 300 pounds with all that gear on.
Yeah.
But I never really got to see what he looked like until today. So
it's your chance to get your drum lesson that you always talk about.
I know,
to play the
I've
drums.
given up.
Yeah.
So you've been here longer than just about everybody.
Yeah, pretty much everybody except for you and Karen, and Teague's about 6 months after me, so been here a long time.
Wow.
Yep.
So what do you do here at JTV?
A little bit of everything. I floor direct and time out the show for the Bart Holly show and the morning show. I produce Food Circus, make some training videos for places like Prospect Airport Services. Every once in a while I do training videos. Just got done with a video for them. And then just everything in between, you know, do sports. Everyone does sports, and our new live system is really cool. You know, everybody all hands on deck type of a thing. And so everybody mentions this, but it's, you know, you do a little bit of everything. You know, you don't do one thing.
So the sports, our live production unit, that's become really a big part of everyone's job because, as you say, all hands on deck.
Yep.
And you've got a specialty, and I think everyone has a specialty with the live production. What's yours?
Not the technical side. I let them do all that. I mean, mine's probably the camera work for sports. You know, we have the guys in the truck that do all that sort of stuff. But I enjoy it. You know, I'm the handheld guy. Everyone else is tripod. So I guess my specialty with sports is just I can keep a nice steady shot.
And it's hard because you're often within inches of the athletes and the ball or the puck. It comes a little close for comfort sometimes, doesn't it?
It does. Luckily for at least the puck, I'm behind the glass where Adam Braggenzer is the one that's, you know, up above. So he's the one that could get, you know, fired at. But not me. I'm good. I'm good.
And not to mention being on the football sidelines, that there have been some close calls for you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're looking through the lens and you're filming. Sometimes you don't realize that the action's coming right at you until the last second. So you have to be able to be quick on your feet and dodge, you know, so you don't get hit.
Have you been mowed over before?
I have not, but I'm sure there's been a few JTV employees that have in the past. So close calls though.
I think everyone has an interesting story of how they ended up here at JTV. You were actually born and raised here in Jackson. How did your adventures lead to JTV?
After I graduated high school, I went to JC at the time it was Jackson College for 2 years, and then I went to Ferris State and studied video production out there. And went to Jackson Dawson Communications in Detroit for a year to intern and did some corporate video there. And in between, when I was at Ferris State, I came here for the summer, and then I helped you guys out here when you had the Bart Holly show and just got started. And I don't know if there's any other shows at that point. And you sent me to Atlanta when Jackson was a All-American City candidate. Just gave me a Canon camera and just told me to document the whole trip. So I thought that was pretty cool. Got to fly out there with 30 other people and ended up finishing off in Detroit. And then after my internship, wasn't quite sure what I was going to do and came back here. And I think that's when you told me that you wanted to create some more TV shows and take it to the next level, not just live shows. And so I gave it a shot, and here I am still today. So I got to see it pretty much from the beginning, yeah.
And we lived happily ever after.
Yes.
Yeah, first, so the Jackson show and this show were our first shows besides the sports. And then we added weekly 30-minute shows. You were the first.
Home for Dinner. What's that?
On the Tee.
On the Tee with Elaine Crosby. Yeah, the golf show as well. Yeah, we got to travel a little bit there. So yeah, those were two of one of the early first shows that we had. So that's probably my specialty is I like producing half-hour content, magazine formatted TV shows. That's what I like to do the best.
Yeah, and I think you have an additional specialty, and that's food. Making food look good, making food creators look good. making Adrian look good.
Yeah, we've been doing that a long time. Don't know the exact number, but in terms of Home for Dinner, we used to have that show aired that we probably did well over 500-600 shows. And then Food Circus, I know we've done at least a few hundred. I mean, probably gotten close to 1,000 shows, I would think, produced between the two, I would say, over the years.
You should get a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah, or a new car.
We've got a few clips from all of those years of work of JTV's Brandon Dowley.
Comfort food like you want it. That's what you'll get when you visit Crow's Nest Cafe in Napoleon. It's located in the Napoleon Airport Plaza next to the airport. Enjoy a great meal, and if you're lucky, you may be able to see skydivers nearby, or even a chopper that we'll talk about shortly. But ultimately, if you want an amazing home-cooked meal, this is the place to be. Breakfast is served all day, and the lunch and desserts won't disappoint. And yes, we will dance for their famous biscuits and gravy. Amazing!
When I come into the Michigan Theater, because there's something for everybody here. I've done some things that were geared toward different communities, and we've had very different audiences here. But I love the fact that this is a central place right in the heart of downtown Jackson that seats over 1,000 people, so I never have to worry about whether there's enough room. And I also don't have to worry about whether the popcorn is fresh. It doesn't come out of a bag because you can see them popping it while you're here.
Whether you are grabbing lunch or dinner, dine in or takeout, Galazio Restaurant takes pride in scratch cooking and diversifying your palate. Thank you to everyone at Galazio for making us feel so welcome and spoiling us with such a spectacular experience we won't forget.
So what was the inspiration behind this? Was it you that started it?
So I did start Grow Jackson with a couple of friends. Our thought was, we knew there was community gardening happening in Jackson, but we wanted an organization that just focused on gardening. Not a part of what we did, not a piece of our programming, but that was the focus.
Today on Food Circus, we head back to beautiful downtown Albion, Michigan, to showcase two of the many amazing businesses in the area. Foundry Bakehouse and Deli, as well as Superior Street Mercantile. First, we visit Foundry Bakehouse and Deli. The Foundry attracts visitors from Albion and the surrounding areas. And I can see why. It's located on the ground floor of the historic Peabody Building in downtown.
Great work. Your shows, the food shows in particular, drive a lot of people to check out those restaurants.
We do, yeah. I get a lot of great responses, and I hear from the clients that they're very happy, and hear a lot of people, check it out because they saw it on Food Circus. So, yeah, that was pretty cool.
But Brandon's here a lot. But when you're not here, you're spending time with your son.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Emily and I have a son, Barrett. He's going to be 8 in February. So yeah, amazing kid, loves art, loves Star Wars, loves to dance, got a huge personality. Just got done doing some rock climbing at the Y and tries different things. So yeah, I'm really proud of him and everything he does.
He's very social. I asked him how many friends he has, and he said 100.
He counts, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I think one of the first things when he saw you when he was like a year old, he was like, what do ya? So that was the first memory of when he talks about Bart, and he remembers saying that to you. So, yeah.
Yeah, he's actually. I think he's when you bring him in, like on the weekends and stuff. I think he sits here sometimes, right?
He does. Yeah. Well, he used to just ring the bell, and then lately when I bring him in, he knows the whole drill, and he'll act like he's the host of the show and knows exactly where the camera should be pointing towards him, and he's learning how to edit and all that fun stuff. So yeah, he likes all of that.
Who knows?
video
Maybe
work.
he'll be the next generation of Dowleys working at JTV.
Yeah, he could be my boss someday. How funny would that be?
Well, we appreciate your loyalty, your dedication, your many years of service, your talent, and you're a great personality. You're just a fun person to have around.
Thank you. Yeah, glad to be here. Appreciate it.
Thanks for being on Meet the Staff.
Yes.
JTV production manager, Brandon Dowley. Well, that's it. We've run out of time. Thanks to everybody for joining us here today, all our great crew, our wonderful sponsors, our superb guests,